darn it. My content, everybody does. Okay, no other truth over me. It's not. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and this is peace. Peace and respect, so respect your neighbor. Stop the violence, you matter, you're worthy. When you fall from the hater, love yourself. Never get discouraged, they try to discourage you. Never get discouraged when they try to discourage you. Faith, I trust myself. I'm far from the hater, one day at a time. I'm worthy, I know how to respect my neighbor. Love yourself, don't dim your light. Stop the violence. Gotta go. I'm peace. I bring peace. Peace and respect. So respect your neighbor. Stop the violence. I gotta go. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and my content is not for everyone, and I say that respectfully. Today is currently December 25th, 2025. No, it's the truth on me, God darn it. No need to watch me disturb your peace at the end of the day. No, it's the truth on me. You can go watch someone else that's entertained at the end of the day, because I'm not for you. It's the truth on me. No need to bring your goddamn blood pressure, goddamn it. My content is not everybody, and that's okay. To the genuine ones with no misintentions, I truly hope all is well in your end, and I say that respectfully. Never give up on yourself because someone overlooks you. They do not love you, respect you, or protect you at the end of the day. You matter and you are worthy. My content is not for everyone. No, it's the truth of it. It's not, and that's okay. It is. To the genuine ones, healing trauma and pain is not a race or an overnight process, and I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone. Have a safe year, day, evening, week, weekend. You matter, you're worthy. I go live every night on YouTube at 10:15 p.m. I'm on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and my content is not for everyone. It's not. That's okay. No, for real, it's okay. Always be yourself when someone overlooks you or says that you don't have potential. My content is not for everyone. Entertainment purposes only. No, it's a trick on me. No, for real. You ever mind your business within mind your business, whatever the case may be? That one family member, whatever the case may be, that reaches out and says during the holiday times or regardless of what they going through or whatever the case may be, I'm going to stop by for some food. It's the train thought for me, fool. You ever realize that one family member that changed their life for all the right reasons that they want to become a vegetarian? No, the train thought me. You decided to do that on your own mental health. Hold on a second. We must be having a crisis. No, for real. Because the motherfucker will make you feel bad for not cooking for them. No, it's the train thought for me. Hello, I decided for your one-sided ass conversation. No, the trick don't mean. So every year it seems to be the same problem, because someone decides to say, I want to change my life for the better. All right. When you realize that you sit down with they dumbass and start picking out the things that they say they changing their life around in the day. So how much of a vegetarian are you? That's the trick on me because the math ain't adding up, stupid. That's the trick on me. You ever had one of those family members that decide to come over during the holiday times or whatever the case may be? And they participate, maybe, the day before the event or whatever the case may be. We wasn't pretending. We knew you was coming. No, the trade told me, well, we wasn't trying to be selfish, funny, or nothing. No shape or form. We forgot. No, the trade told me. And especially someone that's already preparing the food, doing what they got to do. At the end of the day, they understood their own tools. I love myself. I'm just trying to get my shit together. Hello. And the trade told me, ain't nobody thinking about you specifically being a vegetarian. Sorry, not sorry. And the trade told me, you want some corn? And the trade told me, it's real sweet. No, for real. You ever realize that one family that comes over and they feel so entitled today because you forget? Every year, it's a trick on me. It feel like you just changed your mind just yesterday. It's a trick on me every holiday. I'm so sorry. No, for real. Because that one family member that decides to participate and come over with their vegan friends, or whatever the case may be, first of all, it's one of you. Now you got your crew. It's a trick on me. Oh, stupid ass. We get in the kitchen to make something real quick for you at the day, make it make sense. And now we got to participate in the whole meal. No, it's a trade. It's over me. I'm Naya, genuine respect that my content is not for everyone. Entertainment purposes only. Never give up on yourself when someone overlooks you, don't see a potential, and I say that respectfully. Today is currently December 25th, 2025. Never give up on yourself when I say that respectfully. No, it's a train thought for me. You ever been minding your business than minding your business? No, that's a train of thought for me. You ever had that one family member that decides to participate in a one-sided ass conversation, only runs the whole in 1 second? I wasn't meeting you halfway. No, that's a train thought. What's wrong with your stupid ass? No, for real, for real. This fool decided to say, you know what, I'm on my way to the casino. That's real nice and pleasant. You think you can take me down there? First of all, I thought you had a way. You've been talking about the casino all goddamn day long for a whole goddamn week, fool. It's a training thought for me. And you mean to tell me at the end of the day, you've been harassing everybody in the house or around us at the end of the day, all because of the fact that you ain't got no ride? That sounds real personal. I think it's gonna be real hard to realize the hold on 1 second. Everybody ain't on the same page with you right now being nice. No, it's a train thought. You better make it sense. Hello. This fool decides to say, you know what? I ain't even gonna ask y'all. This fool gets to the casino say, remember I said I wasn't gonna ask y'all? It's a train on me. What you mean, fool? No, for real, I thought you got from point A to Z properly or whatever the case may be. You remember when I was fussing with myself to realize that at the end of the day that not only do I need a ride, but I need a couple of dollars too. No, that's a trick. I mean, nobody signed up for your one-sided ass conversation. So you mean to tell me gas to go to you, gas to come back, and I gotta come get you too? No, the trade though for me. I feel lucky. It's a trade though for me. How much fucking lucky could you possibly feel at the end of the day? Make it make sense at the end of the day. This fool decided to say, you know what? I didn't think this through. We see how wow. You know when that one family member at the end of the day starts to participate and realize it was their family member, you know, their mother or their father. Let me go get their dumb ass. That's right in front of me. Have fun. Only realize at the end of the day, how you end up supposed to be going to the casino, only way to realize the one take you away to the goddamn ER. Oh shit, what the fuck happened? What the fuck happened? Someone was in a state of shock. When they realized the thing, the math wasn't adding up. No, for real, made the wrong goddamn bet. No, for real. Folks do some weird shit like that nowadays. You know, folks would try to tamper. You know, when it come to your blessings. They would dibble and dabble at the end of it when it comes to that tarot, regardless of karmic. They want to know what you got going on when it comes to your future. They want to pretend that they actually want to actually introduce themselves. Only realize, hold on 1 second, they was far from being a believer. You know, because they didn't see someone so authentic, still understanding their faith is different. You know, someone didn't have to get attached to someone spoke, hold on 1 second, or because someone didn't understand motivation. You know, someone was far from the joke. They would never understand that authenticity starts within. When someone prays to go within, they wasn't seeking revenge. How chicks and dudes in different tags bracket would try to confuse somebody, or because they understood balance. You know, my content is not for everyone. They said don't let them trick you out your spot. They said don't let them trick you out your spot. They said you act in your corner, you and nobody didn't matter. Someone's tag bracket when it came to laughing at your potential because you had the proper knowledge and you still do understand the elevation is different. Wasn't in competition with someone that understand, hold on 1 second, their mission, you know, loving yourself to stay in your lane. How they look at you like competition when you was far from a lane. They had so much excuse at the end of the day. They try to checkmate you because you understood your worth when it comes to your growth. Actually maturing when they said that you was boring, they try to ruin your reputation at the end of the day. How it took a whole community try to make you feel like the whole 1 second, you were supposed to be part of the escape. You know, escaping your own mindset at the end of the day. Being a mindset, hold on 1 second, not having the balance to be a crash out, hold on 1 second. That's what they want you to participate in. You know, my content is not for everyone. And I say that respectfully. I am my biggest cheerleader, and I say that respectfully. Regardless to who's rooting for me, who said I'm whack and I'm corny at the end of the day. I have chicks and dudes that had more than me. Houses on hills, only rest the hold on 1 second. They said I was truly corny, but they saw potential within me. They making sure I don't elevate when it comes to prospering, but I ain't look at my neighbor like competition. Oh, because they bad habits, the end they became their norm. How they wanted to do somebody wrong. I ain't have to dibble and dab with Spower, go to that witch, that warlock. Hold on 1 second, that gang stalking group who didn't have self-control. Hold on 1 second to ruin your reputation. No, it's a trick of me. No, I'm a child of God, but I'm trying to be nice. No, for real. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. how folks will put their narrative to your story. There's so much folks that disrespected you when it come to your journey. It didn't matter if someone had it or not. At the end of the day, when you was far from pretending being authentic, bother someone's mental because they was truly corny. They having an identity crisis, so they want to bother you. Misery loves company, but it didn't disturb your peace because you understood your point of view, breathing differently. At the end of the day, they would never understand that you was not part of the hate train. When it come to elevation, it's different. When they wanted you to not elevate, how this type of stuff actually happens. Always be yourself, and I say it respectfully. You don't have to know somebody for someone not wanting to see you prosper. When it was never a competition, you wasn't trying to hurt nobody. One thing you never had to do is run from your reflection when it come to your past. Hold on 1 second. Certain folks would never understand balance is different. Hold on 1 second. Not hurting nobody. You know, loving yourself to better yourself. And never get discouraged, and I say it respectfully, regardless you're an entrepreneur or not. Regardless if someone works in certain tax bracket, try to dim your light, hold on 1 second, they try to get you locked up or put you in a cyborg to try to control the narrative when you fall from an addict or a sex worker. At the end of the day, you know how to take accountability for your actions. They would never understand why they try to frame the most unhealthiest way, regardless protecting your mental. They would never understand that, hold on 1 second, your story never switched up. Being authentic but truly bother someone's mental health when they come, they try to put a mark on you. Or because they wanted to abuse you mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, energy, harvest off your energy. When you kept calling it back at the end of the day, hold on 1 second, they said God not worthy, God ain't real. Because they in the back store, they in the back, gang stalking you, energy harvesting off your energy, talking about you ain't got pretend you. But you understood authenticity is different when you understood your gift started with it. Understand unconditional love allowed you to feel that. Hold on 1 second, God should allow you to see faith. You know, God was never for like he was a conversation of fame. You know, my content is not for everyone, and that's okay. It's currently December 25th, 2025. I'm Naya, Junior Love Respect, and my content is not for everyone. It's not. Always be yourself with no misintentions. Peace and respect your neighbor. Stop the violence. I said what I said. Stop the violence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Monday, self-love every day. Tuesday, self-coaching every day. Hold on. Naya. Yes, peace. Can I start over? As much as you need to at the end of the day. Okay, practice makes perfect. Naya, what's today's date? Never mind. December 25th, 2025. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When you fall from the head, they gonna joke dish you. But hold on 1 second, as long as you don't lose your concentration when they come to hold on 1 second, not overlooking you. Monday, self-love every day. Tuesday, self-control every day. Wednesday, motivation every day. Thursday, choose yourself when they overlook you. Friday, you matter, you're worthy. Saturday, you far from the hater. We ain't the same. Neighbor, stay in your lane. Sunday, never give up on you. When blessings are on the rise and allow you to see why you called your energy back. You matter, you're worthy. Never let them dim you like you're worthy. They gonna hate, but God got your back. We don't pray the same, but we fall from the haters over here. Hi to the genuine ones, gotta go. Stop the violence. My content is not for everyone, and that's okay. I am my biggest cheerleader at the end of the day, regardless of who's rooting for me, or regardless of the day, who's in the background doing malicious intentions towards me. And I say it respectfully, regardless if it's a couple, man, woman, child, or elderly. And I say it respectfully. I would never hurt myself, and my content is not for everyone. You know, no mother or father should lose a child at the end of the day due to someone's jealousy, envy, or insecurity, or someone's projection because someone doesn't want someone to prosper in life. How someone wants to control the narrative of someone's life at the end of the day. No mother and father is deserving of that phone call, having a child stripped away from them because someone understands self-control. You know, no mother or father should lose their child due to someone's mindset of projecting that a mother and father is an unfit parent because they want to control the narrative to energy harvest or destiny swipe or project spoiled towards their baby. Or they want to make a mother and father feel miserable at the end of the day because a mother and father that shows up and they have to wonder for likes and views or clout chasing or fame, regardless of their job title at the end of the day, or regardless of they came from poverty and pain. They wasn't doing it for likes and views or clout chasing or fame. It wasn't part of a script when a mother and father actually had to show up and participate. Not being their child's friend, but allowing a child to know at the end of the day they have a safe place. That energy is different. My content is not for everyone, and that's okay. No mother or father should be stripped away from their child because someone wants to control the narrative or trying to ruin a mother and father's reputation or make a mother and father feel that they're unfit when they are. A mother that's a provider, a father that's a provider, each one of them are protectors. Each one of them at the end of the day show up for their child good day, bad day, misunderstood day, even sick days at the end of the day. My content is not for everyone, and I say that respectfully. It's not. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. Entertainment purposes only. No, it's a trait, don't be god darn it. My content is not for everybody. It's the train of thought for me. When it's time for family events or whatever the case may be. Hey, what's going on? Y'all coming over? All right, yeah. Bring who brings you peace. All right. It's the train of thought me. Why did you say that? Because whoever, loves your family or who's affiliated with your peoples in the day, what I'm saying? You ain't trying to be buddy with folks in the day, but you respect them from a distance. You feel what I'm saying? Until they fuck around and found out. It's the train of thought for me. You ever had one of those family members in the day that every holiday, even in between, they always have somebody new coming around? When you gonna get your stuff together? No, it's the train of thought for me. So this specific holiday or whatever case may be, you minding your business or whatever case may be, playing a little card game or whatever. This fool decides to walk in, hey, family! What's going on? No other trade over me. Nothing. No, for real, who is this? Hello, who are you? No, for real, I never saw your day in my life. Someone whispering, I think I saw them on the strip. Someone else whispering, I think I saw them with homeboy, homegirl. Wait, what's going on over here? No, for real. Now this fool is so convincing that we don't like them. It's not that we don't like you at the end of the day. Trust and believe. We love you from a distance. We don't hate you. It's the trait of there's two different energies going on. Hello. And you participate in your own one-sided ass conversation, dumbass. It's the trait of thought for me. This fool decides to participate and say at the end of the day, the last person. First of all, what happened to the last person? I thought you was madly in love. What happened to that? It checked over, you bought a ring and everything. Last 2-3 people. What the fuck you got going on, fool? You still trying to get your life together? No, it's the train on me. This fool starts staying quiet at the end of the day. You know what? I think this is the one. Can we continue to play this game called Mind Our Business? It's a trick on me. Listen, do us a favor. Y'all go wash your hands and y'all more welcome to food. How you doing at the end of the day? We don't want to get to know you. But hurry the fuck up and get the fuck out of here and take this fool with you. It's the trick on me. No disrespect. No, for real. One of those family members at the end of the day that be like, you know what? I want to be in a relationship and finally take somebody serious. You don't even take your goddamn self serious, stupid. It's the train thought for me. You ever had one of those family members at the end of the day? They be like, mind your business in the day. We gonna mind it. It's the train thought me. But when you put us part of the goddamn equation, we gonna have to mind it at the end of the day. What the fuck you got going on? Don't actually volunteer service say, is she pretty? Is he handsome? What you think? It's the train thought me. It's what you think, stupid. It's the train thought me. Do they make you happy? Do they meet you halfway? Do they respect you? All the good stuff in the day. Only to realize you're the only one walking around here cheating on people. That's the trait of me, stupid. No, so of course we gonna look at you like you the fool, you the dumbass at the end of the day. Like, oh, hello. Nobody signed up for your one-sided ass conversation. You ever came across it in the day when you saw one of your family members dating partners that they used to date, but they not in a relationship with no more than they? Motherfucker gonna say, yeah, they was part of that motherfucking group at the end of the day. Gonna look at me looking stupid. You got yourself looking stupid. First of all, dumbass told you he wasn't taking you serious, let alone she. It's the train of thought for me. You decide to participate. It's one thing when a motherfucker don't lead you blindside. Hello, stupid. It's one thing when someone ain't misleading you at the end of the day, but when someone keeping it real, you ain't the only one. You got in your feelings and started making imaginary dating and shit, whatever the fuck you was doing. That ain't got shit to do with us. Hello. No, for real, bro. But let's hold on 1 second. It wasn't the blessing. It was your lesson. No other trait over me. I'm not aging on respect that my content is not for everyone, and I say respectfully. You know, when the right person walks along at the end of the day, not to do you wrong, hold on 1 second. They wasn't trying to play mind manipulation games. They ain't have to hold on 1 second, dim your light when it come to overcoming pain. You know, someone being your peace at the end of the day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and just because moments, who would have knew that someone truly allows you to feel why you truly allow yourself to hell? Only because someone could truly keep it real when it comes to being emotionally available. They ain't have to have strategy to kick you down. Someone praying for you to maintain your smile. The energy is different. You know, when the world doesn't see your face value. You know, your face value mean, hold on 1 second. When you go within, it's a reflection of loving yourself. They would never understand there was better days ahead. Looking in the mirror within, they would never understand why you chose yourself to understand and hold on 1 second. You wanted better to maintain your smile. Maturity is different when certain folks try to kick you down. You had days where you used to hurt yourself with your own word when it came to your pain, but you understood balance is different today. Only because when you look in the mirror today on the outside, they would never understand that they can't kick you down when you praying to go within. You have to pray against your neighbor when they have malicious intentions, regardless of what type of status they was at the end of the day. You knew how to respect your neighbor because you was far from a hater. And only because that when someone walked into your life to treat you right, who would have knew at the end of the day it wasn't for likes, if you was a cloud chasing or fame, fall from a script when someone truly knew how to respect you. Even when outside words kicking you down with words. They say that real love is not real, but someone truly showed you that true love wasn't competition. Someone truly showed you that true love wasn't spell work to get your time and day. That receiver is different when someone truly shows you that, hold on 1 second, a faith with a relationship when it comes to the future. Someone truly showed you that, hold on 1 second, made you a believer. You know, someone got access to your heart. You allowed that door to open for all the right reasons because it wasn't a rejection, because God was showing you protection at the end of the day, that you are worthy, someone loving you in a healthy way. You know, it may not make sense to the average person, but you may not pray the same as the love of your life, but they didn't have to pretend to love you to treat you right the first time around. That ain't just different. Someone didn't look at you like competition. Someone actually knew how to respect you regardless of even poverty and pain. They understood at the end of the day, they wasn't trying to fumble you. The energy is different when someone truly shows at the end of the day that you truly are blessed in, and they wasn't trying to work on you. I'm Naya, in your love respect, and my content is not for everyone, and I say that respectfully. Never give up on yourself because someone doesn't see you with potential or doesn't see your potential or say that you're not worthy at the end of the day. You know, chicks and dudes will laugh because you're willing to choose you, to understand at the end of the day it's okay to be different. It was never competition at the end of the day. They try to make you feel like you were supposed to be in a mindset, having a crash out moment, all because you understood your favor. Hold on 1 second, your reflection, understand God allow you to see. The impossible became possible. You know, healing that, hold on 1 second, that energy is different when it comes to your testimony. Nobody could walk a day in your shoes to try to be you. Being authentic started within. It was never one-sided. Because when you choose yourself, they would never understand. So many chapters when you almost lost yourself, they would never understand God's plan. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. I don't care who's trying to blackmail me against me at the end of the day. I am not an addict or a sex worker, and I'm far from a hater, regardless if you got more than me or not. No, hit the trade to me, dumbass. I gotta go. All you be is stepping on messages. I do not worship the devil, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. I'm not out here hurting people or myself at the end of the day. Peace and respect your neighbor. Stop the vanchi man, you already know them, you like. Gotta go neighbor. You matter, you're worthy. Never get discouraged because someone do not know how to love you, respect you, protect you, or meet you halfway or pour into you. To the genuine ones, protect your energy, protect your family, stay out of trouble, you matter and you are worthy. My content is not for everyone. It's not, and that's okay. I am my biggest cheerleader, and I say that respectfully. Checking for dead weight wasn't part of your vocabulary. They would never understand the elevation is different. Hold on 1 second, when you fall from a hater, then have to protest a pate and the hate train when it comes to dimming someone's light. Or because, hold on 1 second, someone did take your kindness or weakness. Besides being a truth teller, they would never understand. I wasn't trying to lose myself because someone wanted me to be a bad self-vision of myself. You know, misery loves company, but God was showing my reflection right from left at the end of the day to show me at the end of the day that God never stopped loving me. That's what the enemy wanted me to do. Get discouraged, live in fear, let alone devil wanted to stop me, to bring confusion in my life. Hold on 1 second, when I was far from faith, it'd be the train of thought for me. I have to participate. And hold on 1 second, the hate train. Because if someone truly not for at the end of the day, I ain't gotta hate. Let alone at the end of the day, I know how to stay in my lane. I know how to get credit and respect when it's due at the end of the day. Hold on 1 second, we ain't the same, hater. No, I haven't traded, don't be always be yourself. We all don't pray the same. But God was never for likes and views or clout chasing or fame. And I said it respectfully. And just because we don't pray the same regardless of your culture, your religion, your sexual orientation, disability, age. No, I haven't traded on me. I know how to respect my neighbor regardless of what I got going on. I say that respectfully. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. And I say that respectfully. I don't run from he say, she say, and I say that respectfully regardless they lying on my name. I don't run from my reflection when it comes to my past. I understood why I stand before myself to understand. Hold on 1 second. I found balance to understand that it can truly last. I'm still being patient with time and day when it comes to healing. Hold on 1 second. I didn't say I was perfect at the end of the day, but I knew I was worthy. Always be yourself, and I say respectfully. Today is currently December 25th, 2005. Always be yourself. You know, gang stalking is real to your household. And you don't gotta know somebody for someone to gang stalk you, regardless if it's a couple, man, woman, child, or elderly. And I say that respectfully. How individuals will monitor your every move from the time that you walk out your household, from the time that you go from point A to Z. They will figure out your mail. They will hack your devices, your accounts, your emails, monitor your packages and your mails. They will even act like you received it when you never did. They would try to ruin your reputation in the day to paint you out to be something that you're truly not. They would even act like they had conversations in which you to blackmail you against you. And when you're trying to take care of your business at the end of the day, you'll be surprised you think you're talking to customer service, and the whole entire time you're talking to the people that's participating in gang stalking. How this type of stuff actually happens. You know, my content is not for everyone, and I say that respectfully. It's not. They even project sport on towards individuals that's trying to approach you, or trying to do business with you, or trying to love you, whatever the case may be. So certain folks won't see your light, or they will try to blackmail you and frame you with scenes at the end of the day to make it seem like you're somebody that you truly not at the end of the day, just to show people how an unbalanced person that they want you to be at the end of the day when that's not truly who you are. How that type of stuff actually happens. You know, I'm far from ahead at the end of the day. Regards to how much you got, or whatever you got going on more than me at the end of the day, I am far from a hater, and I say respectfully. They will even dig up your past at the end of the day that, you know, they're not even part of your reality. No, I haven't tricked on me. No, for real, especially someone's on a gang smoking style. Bye, weirdo. But when you don't run from your reflection, it's just different. Always be yourself. I'm far from a hater regardless of trying to blackmail against me. Gang stalking is real. They control your devices, your accounts, your emails, and they will try to paint you to be mentally unstable. They will try to get you locked up, put you in the sideboard. They will try to blackmail you against you, trying to antagonize you, get a reaction out of you, so they can control the narrative. It's at the end of the day, they told you so type of energy when it comes to outside. But never give up on yourself, and I say respectfully. You know, regardless if you're an entrepreneur or not, at the end of the day, never give up on yourself. Never allow someone's projection allow you to stop yourself from loving yourself, or seeing that you are worthy, or even just healing, or just showing up for yourself. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. You know, when God sends the right people into your life, they see you, they hear you, they respect you with no messages. They act in their body weight, on their shoe size. Regardless of the case of poverty, pain, at the end of the day, hold on 1 second, you when the devil's telling so many lies. But when the right people walk and say, like, yeah, the grass is actually green on the other side, hold on 1 second, it was never competition, no one trying to hurt you. Because respect is a two-way street. They would never understand at the end of the day, God was for you wanting to see that you could be comfortable with the right people in your life. And I said it respectfully, regardless you came from poverty, pain or not. You know, my content is not for everyone. You know, never allow a man or woman threaten your life that nobody will ever believe you. Because when the right people walk into your life, they see you, they hear you, respect you. And especially individuals that take your kindness so we can try to blackmail you against you at the end of the day. But you never something for someone's one-sided ass contract. If you're trying to throw for me. How individuals try to make money off you, or try to rob you mentally, spiritually, financially, or even try to energy harvest off your energy at the end of the day. And then say that you're slow, stupid, and retarded, and that you're nobody at the end of the day. How they try to picture you to be a crazy person. No, that's trying to throw for me. It was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, just because moments. You know, I called my energy back, and I said that respectfully. I didn't have to pretend. Hold on 1 second. You wanted me to reject me, but I wasn't dancing with the devil or the enemy. I asked God to take over at the end of the day when it come to this conversation. Because hold on 1 second. God didn't like ugly. God allowed me to see why I was worthy. Why I understood. Hold on 1 second. The goal is different when you never dim your light, but you're still paying attention. A hesitation. No, that wasn't God's reflection. The energy is different when the devil try to stop you, to discourage the end of the day, or because you understand balance is different when it comes to communicating, going within, that you matter, you're worthy, continue to call your energy back. They're going to try to discourage you, but I'm willing to choose me when God never overlooked me. We don't pray the same, but I'm far from a hater neighbor. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect. My content is not for everyone. 29:52 minutes within the video. I'm now your Gene of respect. I would never hurt myself regardless to what man or woman is trying to blackmail me against me. And I say respectfully, loving yourself is not a crime. Misunderstood and loved by you, far from a hate. I stop the violence in the community. Misunderstood and judged by you, far from a hate. I stop the violence in the community. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect. Always be yourself. Never give up on yourself because someone overlooked you or didn't see your potential within the day. You matter. You are worthy. When the right people walk into your life, they see you, they hear you, they respect you. With no misintentions. When it comes to my creativity, I work alone. I always have since day one. I get my creativity from my Heavenly Mother, my Heavenly Father, God, and I don't worship the devil. And my soul damn sure wasn't for sale. Never, never, nope, not even a little goddamn bit. Darn you. Have a good day. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect. We all don't pray the same, but I'm far from a hater. Always be yourself. Loving yourself is not a crime, and I say it respectfully. I would never hurt myself regardless of what type of environment it is that I say respectfully. Today is currently December 25th, 2005, and it's currently 10:46 p.m. You know, when it comes to gang stalking, individuals will act like they know you at the end of the day. Never feel wrong for expressing yourself to the wrong person. And I say that respectfully. And especially when God saw what they was doing behind closed doors, that motivation hits different. Because at the end of the day, everybody ain't got a heart, but you never switched up when they overlooked you, let alone disrespected you. I don't learn from my past, we ain't the same. I gotta go. Stop the violence. Peace and respect. And respect to them. Hasta luego, you worthy.